Hello, this is Oatman, and welcome back to another episode of Oatman Solo Survival. And in today's episode, we're going to work on our blacksmith area that's up there. And first of all, in this episode, I would like to formally apologize about the audio issues we had in the last episode. I'm still kind of getting accustomed to this new recording software, and like the way it edits things is really weird. So I'm sorry about that, and I tried my best to retrieve it, but it didn't turn out very well, so I apologize about the quality of the last episode, but this episode should be better. We're not transdimensionally traveling, so that's the bright side, right? So yeah, that's the bright side. Yes, I just got back from a big important livestock meeting, IRL livestock meeting, and basically what that means is like all the people who have livestock in the community of where I live go and talk about certain things and about the livestock and how we want to, in the community, and how we want to go about approaching certain business things and everything and political situations. It's a mess. At the end of it, it's all just crazy, wacko people it's about 50% warm and fuzzy people and 50% people who are like, I believe in self-consequence, and I happen to fall into the people who believe in self-consequence. Lord knows people on OakenStone don't like that at times, but yeah. OakenStone, that's beside the point. Anyways, my point is it's about 50% in these meetings. It's about 50% warm and fuzzy and 50% things happen the way they happen sort of people. I happen to fall into the things happen the way they happen. So anyways, I used to be the president of this committee that would talk about these sort of things about the livestock and all this stuff, and I had to round up a bunch of adults and whatnot, which is how I have quite a lot of experience managing large groups of people, especially in a chaotic situation. Look at this place. This place needs pimped out. But yeah, anyways, these people, the president of the livestock committee, which is now my dad, because I did not get reelected. The reason being was because I had a lot of college stuff going on and all this sort of thing. So I wasn't able to attend most of the meetings at that point in time, so they didn't reelect me. But anyways, my dad kind of got in a debate, so to speak, with some of the warm and fuzzy people about how people will dig their own holes, etc., etc. And at the end of the meeting, it turned out just to be this huge like chaos, and it was a nightmare. Nothing unionizing with. Let's get some of this. Need some of those for this episode. But yeah, it was a nightmare. That's for sure. Some obsidian. What do we want? Yeah. We want some color and flavor about this place up there. I feel like we want armor stands. We're gonna want maybe a little wood doors. Ooh, look, obsidian. Give me that. Maybe in the next episode we'll start constructing our nether hub. That might be a fun project to go about doing. Let's see, iron. I need an anvil. Let's go and get our secret stash of iron here. In the secret stash of anvil in this little house. This is our first house on this server, in this world, so it's kind of sentimental. I do really need to upgrade my armor situation. I do have the supplies, I'm lazy and I don't want to AFK at my crappy zombie spawner. But I do need to get my skeleton grinder working, which is directly under Fort Swampus. Or is it the Tower of Swampus? I don't remember, but either way, it is there, and there's a ladder going to it, etc., etc., and I just need to set it up. Okay, so now we kind of want some armor stands, I think, to go up there, and then some armor, probably. Gold boots. All hail the god. No, okay. Ooh, protection tube. Kind of would like metal armors, but I guess a blacksmith forges leather stuff as well, so we could do that. Ooh, fancy. I want all these fancy armors, just that I have laying around. Not necessarily to go into the armory, but to go into the, ooh, look, that's what I'm after. But to go into the blacksmith shop not really blacksmith shop per se, but the you know what these need? Or these blacksmith shops need? They need. I'm all conjumbled because my mind's in a million other places right now because my goats are acting funny. But yes, this place needs a cauldron to cool off your metals. So let's oblige that situation. Let's go up and put some of this stuff up, and then we'll continue further from there. But yeah, that blacksmith up there really needs to get some work done up there because it's just kind of a flat surface with just kind of the forge and the smoky parts. I should ride my horse up there, but nah, not going to happen. One of these days I want to find donkeys as well. And once we get a really suitable spawn, which I'm not really comfortable with this yet, this spawn, but I really like our spawn here though. It's fantastic. I love it. I think maybe it's comparable to the awesomeness of the Oakenstone spawn in my opinion. But we need an anvil, and then we need one of these dudes like that, and then we need some armor stands like to display the armors that we make here in the blacksmith forge. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then boom. Nope, that's not it. Here we go. Something along these lines. Let's put a chest plate on that. Boots. I think everybody gets boots here, and that's the cool part. Totally the cool part. And just some demonstrations of some of the armors that we make. It's pretty cool. Chain hat. We'll put that there. And 2 leather caps. We'll put 1 there and 1 here. And that's all the armors. So we do need. Should this be above? Whoa. This should be above the. Let's put it right there. We do need a cauldron for water purposes. We also do need some weapon displays as well. Do I have a bucket? Let's make a bucket, because we do need it. Now this is actually a natural lava flow, which is what makes this cool, because it makes this forge seem like it's older than the earth itself, or something along those lines. I think that's going to be cool. Oh look, there's some water right there. Let me check the time. I know we probably haven't been going that long. Yeah, 7 minutes. That's not terribly long. This is my second attempt recording this, because Red screwed it up last time, and I didn't have my Skype on Do Not Disturb, so that's fine. But that's okay. That's okay. I forgive him anyway. So, and now I would kind of like to have like a wall of... No. Kind of want a wall of like stuff to show people. Of like, they'll be like, hey, what do you sell here? And I want to have a wall here with item frames on it with a demonstration. I guess people won't really be like that, but hypothetically speaking, the blacksmith needs to have a demonstration wall where he has these things. And I do kind of want to break this up a little bit, because this just seems really flat to me. I do want to kind of have some smooth stone up in here, and that'll make it look a little better and a little more... I almost dug under that anvil. That would have been bad, Lord knows. And but yeah, I don't know where I was going, where I was going with the whole livestock committee thing and the warm and squishy people, but that conversation is over. Don't want to offend people. But yeah, I'm just not that compassionate. That's really the only thing that is about that story. I'm just not a very compassionate person, and that's just, it's not me. It's not who my dad is either. So at the end of the day, that's the end of it. But this already looks better with the smooth stone. It makes it have like an older feel, a little more worn, a little more tattered. Yeah, that's a cool feel. That's a cool feel. I do feel like we need to go down and get some item frames. Do we have like a fire? We do need to get some. I do feel the need to have fire, netherrack. That's what it is. That way we can kind of heat it up a little bit, like a fire pit, a kiln thing. But we'll get that figured out. Like a little bit of a forge instead of like the smeltery. I'm gonna have the smeltery and then kind of the forge is kind of what I'm going for. So we need to have that. But we also need to have some demonstration as to... Ooh, I just got a great idea. But, anyways, we'll get to that in a moment. Give me these. Give me those items. This is the armor I'm working on. I gotta go to the grinder and just enchant it and have a ball there. So we need one of... Yeah, we'll get all of those. And then we want to have... My dog's sniffing around doing something he's not supposed to do. And then I want to have some stone bricks. There's some more stone brick material. And then we can crack some of that up as well in a furnace. Furnace. I sounded really nasally there. Nasally. Gosh, I'm so bad. Okay. And then we need to have a little blacksmith house up there at some point as well. Furnace. That's what I want as well. Okay. So, oh dear. Because we need an oven to smelt our goodies. Okay, I feel like this is good. I feel like this is good indeed. It's getting a little nicer of a feel up there. You can't really see it from down here, but that's okay. We'll get a little house maybe on the top of the mountain for our blacksmith friend once he comes along. I'm building this village, and then we're going to get a bunch of villagers in here, which is the idea. But that's down the road a bit, because I want to get it all set up to my liking before I get a bunch of villagers in here, is the ideal situation. So I hope you guys didn't abandon me from the last episode. I'm sorry about the last episode. I feel really bad about that. And I shouldn't have released it. I should have just re-recorded it, but I was really tired. It was late at night, etc., etc. I know what we forgot now. So here, first of all, I want to make this in here. Okay. Okay. So, we need to have like an oven for our forge. I guess it'll be one and the same, sort of. Okay, first of all, we need to have the like armor of the legendary sorcerer or something like that. I don't know. The forbidden armor. I don't know what we want to call it. And where are we going to put it? That's the question. Let's put it right there. And then I have to come to the blacksmith forge to obtain it. And that'll be our dragon fighting gear when I hit 200 subs. But that's a little while down the road. Maybe. I don't know how far down the road it is. So don't quote me on that. Okay. Now this furnace... Hoogie boogie. Okay, that works. That's what I wanted. That overall look there. And then this I want to have like that. And then these guys need to be like fires. Like this. And then this needs to be like cobble. Like this. You see, I hope you guys kind of see what I'm getting at here with this forge situation, because it's going to be cool. That's one thing for sure. And then this needs to be cobble as well. Elbow did a cool design on the OakenStone server. I wish I could show it, but I'm not doing OakenStone right now because of episode 100. That needs to happen before I get back in the groove, and I can't do that on a Mac because I don't believe that I can put out that kind of quality that I expect on a Mac. So you guys gotta forgive me on that one. Come on. How does this even work? Okay, we'll just get rid of it. We can get rid of it. Okay, I'm down with that. Okay, so put this here. Did I even talk about the livestock committee in this episode? Because I tried recording this once and I don't know if it worked or not. I hope I'm not talking about something you guys don't get, because I didn't talk about it appropriately. Maybe. I don't know. I hope I talked about it. Okay. So, yeah, now I feel bad. I hope I talked about that. Okay. Anyways, flint and steel, light it up. You got a bit of a forge going here now. That's kind of a cool look. I kind of like that. And then this kind of needs to go somewhere along these lines. Oh, you can still get burned. That's a bad thing. Water. Water. I'll be fine. That's kind of a cool look, though. I like that. I like how this looks. You cook your stuff in there from the fires of the earth Yeah, something like that. And then you reach in there. You got 3 furnaces at your disposal. So you can go there, there, or there, and then we can... Yeah, I kind of like this look. It's a cool look. Now we got to run back down, though. We do got to run back down to get some, what do you call it? Item frames. That's what it was. Now, maybe in the next episode we'll build the blacksmith's house. I may have said that already, but I do want to restate that. The blacksmith does need a house. I just realized that. We don't exactly have a house for the blacksmith, and it shouldn't be down here with the rest of the peasants. He's got like one of the best jobs in the land, probably one of the most well-paying because he sells such high commodities, that we should probably consider getting him his own house up there in the mountains so he doesn't ever have to come down, because he wants to be the guy that lives there, or will live there, will be like a stoic guy that doesn't ever come down from his like house or like his little domain, but he makes like really good steel or whatever, you know, things like that. Want a little lore behind it, a little bit of lore. So let's see, what do we want? We want an item frame, so we need leather for that, and I think I have leather somewhere. The organization of this world is just on point here. You guys know how I am about organization. I'm the best at it ever. Okay, so let's make a bunch of these dudes. Yeah. And then 8 is not enough. Let's get more. More and more and more. 16, probably enough. Now we need a crafting bench. Crafting bench up there. Because it's something that we needed to decorate up there. You probably can't see it from down here, and it's not going to make much difference down here. But up there, I think it'll make more of a difference because it'll give you more of the atmosphere of the area. At the same point, on that same note, we need to decorate the wizard tower as well. That's going to be in an upcoming episode as well. As far as the interior, as far as the exterior goes, it's done. But the interior, we do need to work on it because it's not very atmospherical having an empty shell of a wizard tower. But it does look very cool overlooking the entirety of the land. I will say that. So, this right here, I hope this is enough. I think we brought the materials, so we're good. Okay, sweet. Now, I want to forge things. Well, let's get a couple crafting benches. Get one right here. No, wait. One right there, one right there. You know what, let's just... Wait, do we have like birchwood or dark oak? What kind of woods do we have up here? Let's go with birch. Birch is kind of underused, but it doesn't really set the theme. You know what, it doesn't. Let's use nether brick. That seems like a valuable option that we haven't really considered yet. There we go. That's a cool look to it. Okay. I do need to make like a really beast blade as well for this. So, that is something we should consider as well. My anvil should be here looking over the land. Ka-ting, ka-ting, and then smelting it down. Okay, so that armor's for the noob travelers. This armor's for the adventurer that has something to face, so to speak. Let's make a bunch of sticks as well. We're gonna need some of these guys. Let's make 1 sword, 3 swords, 3 swords, and we make 1, 2, 3, 3 axes. 3 axes. So we'll do some swords, and those will be kind of hanging up on display there. We'll just do these kind of randomly. One right here maybe. Like that sort of thing. And then these axes, like that, hanging up on the rack. And then we rotate that guy around. Yeah. We do need some picks as well. Some like dwarven pickaxes. Well, he can sell some rudimentary things too as well, I suppose. Let's get some 3 stone picks. That works. Because he should forge pickaxes as well. You know. And then I can come to him for my deeds and my burdens, so to speak. What else do you want in our blacksmithery? Let's put one iron hoe. Why the heck not? Like that. No. Let's just have it hanging up like that, like the rest of them. And let's have let's do a couple of shovels. Let's just round it off with a couple of stone shovels. The tools he makes, or at least the lower grade ones, aren't quite as good as the upper tiered ones that he makes. So look at that. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like how that looks. A little demonstration, a little bit of armor. Let me check the time here that we've been going. 20 minutes and 30 seconds. Dear Lord. But this already has a nicer feel to it. I do like how this feels. I do want to put like a little something like that so we can get a little bit more posture to the area. I'm using all these words that I don't know. But we do have a lot of space here yet. So let me know what you guys think. Maybe like we've got our forge here, our big master forge. We do need to talk about what else we want to put here. I'm not sure what to put here in like the middle because we've got a lot of space and not a lot to do with it. At least we need something to like dress up the area. We need a road to there, just at least a little pathway, because the blacksmith and the court wizard do a lot of talking. And also we need a town proper, a town keep, like where the king or the mayor or whatever it may be lives. We do need that, probably in the wealthy district down by there. But we could also consider building it up on top of the mountain here as well, next to the wizard tower, the court wizard, and the blacksmith. That is something we can consider as well. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like up there would be a good place for the blacksmith's house. But then again, we could put like a big fortressy place up there for the court wizard, not court wizard, but like the king of this land, at least the spawn land, the jarl, the earl, whatever culture or nationality or leader you may have, mayor, however you want to call it. We might want to put like a cool, like skinny, like a small little fortress up there to make this feel a little cooler. And then down the road, once we get a cool spawn going, we'll get a big, like another, like other towns and districts and areas and stuff that will go along with this as well. Let's put obsidian corners. I feel like that's a cool option for that. But yeah, we'll get a little bit more lore and story for the rest of the thing, and I think then we'll be good to go. As far as, well, good to go. We want to have a little more lore and story, and we'll have other towns. I want to have a Viking town in this, like I had in Horizon back in the day, way back in the day. You guys probably don't even know what Horizon is, but some of you new people. But needless to say, it was an old server I played on with Jag and Red and Mike and a bunch of other people. But yeah, old server I played on. Look at that, that's a cool look to it. Ooh, what if it had? Nah, that would be too hellish. I was gonna put like little torches on it, but that's good enough. But anyways, yeah. What if? Yeah, I'll build, and I want to build like a little sandy village out in the desert, out with the, or at least I want to add to the desert village that's over in the savannah that we went on when we did our quest with Poofus earlier on in the series. Well, not Poofus, Buffalo. Because that's a cool little village. I have another portal to it. I also want to also have a dwarven place somewhere, not necessarily like a dwarven, not necessarily a dwarven underground fortress sort of thing, as much as like maybe just like a small dwarven district. I don't know. But then I want to have a big giant tree with a city in the giant tree. That's been a project of mine I've been wanting to do, but never really had anywhere to do it. But yeah, I'll do it here on the vanilla single player world. Could do it on OakenStone, because that world's not going anywhere like ever. So there's that. But anyways, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please leave a like. If you didn't, don't leave a dislike because it's mean. And I'll see you guys in the next episode of your favorite series, Oatman Solo Survival. Bye-bye.